Hey there, my name is John Siskovich. I am a farmer in Western Connecticut, and I'm the founder and creative director here at Farm Marketing Solutions. I'm also the guy with the big head standing in front of an old barn door on YouTube. Today we're talking about farm marketing solutions, and specifically how to get people to talk to you at the farmer's market. And this is something that I've been good at. Now, I'm a little charismatic. You've seen me on the YouTube videos. I talk with my hands occasionally, but no matter who you are, now how comfortable you are talking to other people, I hope that the next couple minutes will give you some good advice on how to make it a little bit easier to get people to come over to your table and start a conversation about the things that you worked so hard to bring there. Now, you're at the farmer's market table, and here's bad scenario. Bad scenario is, hey, I have some chicken for sale. Hey, you guys like pasture-raised chicken? And it doesn't always work. Like the salesy used car, like, come in, we got a sweet deal stuff hardly ever works. If somebody's really interested and they're like, oh yeah, chicken would be great. That's someone who came to the market wanting to buy chicken or vegetables or honey or beef or whatever it is. So here's the good scenario. Like someone's walking by at the farmer's market and you say, hey, that scarf is amazing. My daughter has one just like it. Hey, Bill, you got a new haircut. That's great. You look fantastic. I'm pulling up the weirdest examples right now just because I'm talking in front of a camera for YouTube, but it's more natural for me when I'm at the farmer's market and you compliment people and you wish them a nice day. Or I'll say something witty about the chicken, not like, hey, I got chicken for sale, but have you ever tasted chicken that actually tastes like chicken? And they're like, excuse me, what? What do you mean chicken that tastes like chicken? I'm like, yeah, you wonder why chicken tastes like everything? Like they say like, oh, everything tastes like chicken. That's because chicken tastes like nothing. My chicken actually tastes like chicken because it was raised out on grass. Oh, really, sir? Tell me more. And that like strike up a conversation. And what the mindset that you should have when you're standing behind that table is not sitting in your chair, reading your book, hoping that people talk to you, but putting yourself out there a little bit and having a conversation, dating. You're speed dating there. That's what it is. That popped into my head at the moment, but it makes perfect sense. You're reaching out there with a compliment, something nice, talking about the weather. It could be a small talk. It doesn't freaking matter because you're going to try things out and you're going to fail. And then you're going to succeed sometimes. And when you succeed sometimes, you're going to go, ooh, that worked. What did I do? What about our interaction clicked with them? And then you're going to focus on those things and do it more often and get better at it. Because marketing is all about failure. You're going to fail a lot faster if you just try. And the faster you fail, the more likely you are to succeed. I'm talking to you on a YouTube video right now. Let's go meta. Let's like right here to where we are, you and me. It is January 2019. As I recorded this video, I just clicked over to 83,000 YouTube subscribers, which blows my mind. But I have 540 videos out there. That's a lot of throwing paint at the wall to figure out what is gonna stick, what works, what is a good thing for me to do and for you to watch. So when you're at the farmer's market table, don't start with, you should buy my product. Start with something about them. It's all about the customer. Bring them in, get them roped in, start a relationship because you want that person to come back and ask you how your day was. How that thing you talked about on farm that you didn't even remember you talked about went. How you're gonna ask them about how their son's Little League game went or their daughter's first Holy Communion. It doesn't really matter because whatever. It's not that it doesn't matter. It does matter because you've started a relationship. You have a return customer, not because you're a good salesman, but because you're a good person and you have a relationship with those people. And that has been the biggest benefit to me as a farmer and as entrepreneur and a small business owner in my little corner of the world is the relationships that have come out of me trying to connect with people in order to sell chickens or beer or whatever I had coming from the farm. And those relationships have been invaluable, and they've been there for me, not just buying chickens and eggs, but also when my daughter was born, my CSA members who paid to be a part of my CSA brought me food and Kate food and helped support us when we were getting started. And that's just like, I'm trying not to tear up and I'm recording a video. So we'll just change the topics, but we'll just say that don't be a salesman, be a human being and you'll get a lot further. Start with the compliment, be honest, be genuine, and if you fail, that's great. You learned. Learn from why you failed so that you can go on to succeed. Tomorrow, checking the cheat sheet, we're gonna talk about, speaking about failing, it's the too simple to fail chicken recipe. I'm gonna talk about my single piece of content that I ever created for my farm that has sold the most chickens and broken the ice, closed the deal on the most sales at a farmer's market, and a way for you to get it for free. No gimmicks, I just want to give it to you for free. So that's it. Subscribe to the channel, and I will give that to you on, this is Thursday, for Friday's video, or if you're watching this out of order in the future, something. Yeah, enjoy your day. I'll see you later. Oh, I almost forgot. My favorite thing about the farmer's market, my favorite aspect was, and is, I don't go to the farmer's market as much as I used to, was going with Kate and Mabel, my daughter and my wife, and being a real human who has to do real human things like be a dad and a husband. I always went to the farmer's market because I was the guy who was selling the chicken and I didn't have a lot of people, and it's hard to hire somebody, so you like wake up early, you do your chores, you go to the farmer's market, and I couldn't always be there on a Saturday morning with my wife and my daughter. And that stings sometimes, but when Kate would show up a little later with Mabel and they would buy apple cider donuts, and Kate would buy our veggies that we weren't growing that year, and she would have conversations with our CSA members and with our farmer's market customers, and then Mabel got to interact, and then there was other kids at the farmer's market. Like that moment for me where it left the realm of being a salesperson and just became a family event where I happened to be selling chickens. Like, I got into farming because I wanted myself and my family to be exposed to this lifestyle and to live this way, and to have those moments where you share together as a family what that lifestyle means and all the lives that we affect by the food that we raise, and the appreciation that we get by having nutritious food available for people, is one of those things that's just truly heartfelt, and just, you have to enjoy it when you're in the moment, because it's never planned and it's hard to replicate on purpose. Because when you force a kid to do something, you're gonna push back from you. But those moments are just treasured and forever in my memories. And yeah, you could go into the shallow, like it's great marketing to have your kid at the farmer's market table, but that was never the point, because it was fun to let Mabel work the cash box when we were a little slow, letting her do things, rearrange stuff, work on some of my signage and draw. And it's just like, I got into farming so that I was always around for my family. And while the hours are long and I put a lot of work in, and I do spend a fair amount of time working and not with them, I'm always close by and they always know where to find me. And for me, that's a lot. There's a lot of value in that. So I hope this tidbit was good. I don't know. I'm just throwing these things in this week to see how it goes, see how you respond in the comments. And I guess until next time, I'll see you out in the field.